Okay, all right. Okay, so welcome everybody. See, a few of you have come in later, and we just had a great discussion about the healing sounds practice. But first of all, we get to do this really fun uh, tapping, full body tapping that everyone enjoys. And also, since some people are doing this 10 days in a row, a lot of these pieces from the 8 Pieces of Brocade, which are very nourishing and healing to the physical body, it's a great idea to do that for 10 days in a row. And I'll point those out as we get to each one of those. But let's just start off with, if you read the booklet from Master Ming Tong, let's just start out with, first of all, with our breath. Okay, we're going to regulate the breath, doing this very slow inhale, little pause, and then exhale. And as we exhale, we're going to turn the head to the side and look gently towards the back of the room. As we know, when we look towards the back, we are helping the energy to move. The neck is a very powerful energy point as far as all of the veins and nervous system, the vagus nerve, all of these important functions in the body run through the neck. Okay, so let's start with sitting up nice and straight wherever you are, or if you're standing up, let's stand in the Qigong ready posture, but you want the top of your head lifted. If you're sitting, your tailbone, you sit towards the edge of your chair, let your tailbone stick out a little bit so that all of this energy has somewhere to move in your body. Okay, so we're going to start deep. So it just, for those of you just to practice the belly breathing, you can keep your hands over the belly. Everybody else is pretty familiar with this. So let's inhale slowly into the belly, in through the nose. And now turn your head to the left and slowly exhale and look towards the back. Gently stretch your neck. Hold. Inhale back to the center. Pause and exhale to the right. Drop your shoulders, lift your head, look towards the back gently. And inhale forward. Pause and exhale to the right. Look towards the back. And inhale center. And exhale right. And inhale center. Exhale left. Pause. Inhale center. And exhale right. Okay. All right. So now we've got our bodies all nice and relaxed. And let's warm up our Lao Gong points, center palm points, and warm up our smiling muscles. As Master Yang says, we're working on our happiness as well. So just focusing on these powerful human gates in the center of our palms. You can have your eyes just slightly closed. That helps you bring your inward gazing into your body. Keep going with that nice, slow, deep breathing. And let's tap on the center palm points. Nice, slow, deep breathing. Switch hands. And now fire starter position. So these Center palm points are said to be very healing to the entire body. So great for reducing inflammation. Good thing to do on a daily basis. Okay, and now nail beds. Let's rub those together. Think about your scalp. Smile to your scalp. Smile to your brain. Okay, now we're going to get ready to do our Qigong facial with a little yin massage. Well, the hands will be just slightly off of the face. Okay, so let your hands come apart. Feel that connection between the hands and the fingers, and now we'll send it to the face. So letting the hands come up on the sides of the nose, up through the forehead, top of the head, and then guide the energy down the jawline. And then tilt your head forward and bring it all the way to the back of the neck. And again, inhale. And then exhale as the hands go to the back. And just imagining your skin smoothing out. Very healthy, very handsome. Nice, slow, deep inhale. Feel the energetic connection one more time. And bring the hands up to the scalp. We'll use our fingers like energetic laser beams. Run the fingers along the center line of the scalp through the bikeway point on the top of the head, all the way back to the bottom of the nape. Then a little bit further out to the side. Imagine that energy penetrating deep into the scalp, deep into the brain. Great clearing for any kind of brain or neurological issues. And repeat just above the ears and work your way back up. We'll get a little faster, but imagining this energy very concentrated, penetrating deep inside. So you're actually scraping the skin of the scalp with your nails. And we're going to do one more cycle down the center line and working our way down. And back up. Back up the center line. Okay, all right. And just close your eyes and feel your hands, your fingers, feel that strong energy. Feel the circulation in your head, your scalp. Okay, our first activity from the 8 Pieces of Brocade, medical, good for your teeth, good for your gums, good for your bone production. Tap the teeth together. Listen to the vibration. One, two, three, four. Okay, so that was 24 times. Next, we will access the kidney energy, our longevity energy, and we're going to do that by just gently massaging the outer edge of the ears with both sides, each hand on each side. Hopefully you're not wearing too big of earrings. Okay, and those along the outer flap, those are the triple warmer points. Great for your whole interior internal organ area. But coming in a little bit deeper, all these points along the ear flap coordinate with other points in the body. So it's great to just activate them with your fingertips. And now we'll put the fingers inside the ears and 9 times rotate forward, 9 times backwards. Backwards. Okay, on one video, I was talking while everyone do that. Nobody could hear what I was saying. Okay, now place your ears between your middle and index fingers. Rub up and down. Rub that bony part in the back. Okay, all right. So ears are one of 3 gateways to the kidney energy. And the kidney energy is very involved in moisture, water balance in the body, your reproductive organs, your skeleton. So lots of very important systems. Okay, next, another activity from 8 Pieces of Brocade, 9 tongue circles, 9 one way, 9 the other way. Then we let the saliva come in. Saliva is a healing fluid for the body. Then we swish it around, another facial plus bonus activity, swishing it around. And then we'll swallow it in 3 steps, sending that healing saliva wherever you might have a project in the body. If you don't, you are very lucky, and just send it to your internal organs. Okay, so here we go, circling the tongue. Okay, back the other way. Wait, let the saliva accumulate. And now swish it around. Now swallow a little bit and direct it with your intention wherever you might need it. Swallow another little bit. Same thing. Or send it washing, nourishing your organs. And swallow the last little bit. If you don't have any saliva, just imagine saliva is going. Big swallow. Okay, all right. So you can tell I'm warming up. All right, let's be tapping on our big C7T1. Imagining that we can feel this tapping going all the way from the base of the skull down to the tailbone. Activating the spine. Major point for the yang meridians of the body. Feel the vibration. Okay, and then we'll go and tap on the shoulders. Rest your neck over a little bit, and we'll tap down the inner arms, up the outer arms. Nice deep breathing, having a little fun, giving yourself a little love pats. And tapping underneath the collarbones. And the other side. Starting to relax the head over again. Tap out the shoulder. And go down the inner arm. Up the outer arm. Nice, slow, deep breathing. One more time. Okay, and then we come to the first of Robert Pang's longevity points, the Da Bao point. Let's tap right there. I'm going to use my fingers tonight. Just tapping at the base of the armpit. Breathing into the chest. This is a major chest opener. Okay, and let's switch over to the other side. Your intention is in that chest area of the body. Breathe in the chi. Okay, and now we'll settle the emotional digestive energy. Inhale the hands up. Make a little upside down triangle and smooth the energy down the front of the body, the emotional energy, the digestive energy. Inhale up and smooth it down. Inhale up, smooth it down. Okay, and now we'll do the second of our kidney activation activities. So I'm going to stand up just so you can see better for those of you who are new. Maybe there are a couple of people who haven't ever done this. So we rub the palms together again. We're warming up the energy. We're focusing on the kidneys in the low back area. And now we're going to start. This is another little breath holding thing. Also great for the nitric oxide production. Let's start to inhale deeply into the belly. Perineum tuck if you're doing that. Hold the breath. And now let's rotate the hands over the kidneys towards the spine. Holding the breath if you can. Take little sipping breaths whenever you need it. And now exhale into the hands. And little normal breathing. Just normal breathing. Again, we're going to warm up the hands. This time we'll start on the spine and rotate circle the hands outward. So inhale. Hold your breath, perineum tuck. Start in and rotate out. Hold the breath. Exhale into the hands. And again, relaxed breathing. Okay, and now we will start outside and rotate in again. So starting to balance this kidney energy as we move into summer. Okay, big inhale. Hold the breath. And exhale. And relax the hands down and just notice. Feel the strong flow of energy in the low back area, but also the hands chi. Really good for these cold, chilly spring days. Your body wants it to be warm, but it's not yet. This is a great thing for giving you a little warming pick-me-up. Okay, all right, so we'll start with the lower body, starting with a jumping circle point right in the middle of the glute. Let's give these a good tap. I like to use my fist, somewhat reminiscent of self-spanking. We call this kinky qigong. Okay, you can laugh at my jokes. It's good. Laughing makes you younger, right? Even when they're bad. I think I'm funny. Okay, and let's tap up and down the outer thigh, upper line and middle line. Noticing any areas of tension. Nice slow breathing. Okay, and we'll switch sides. Going to the other side, jumping circle, great for your muscles. And 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, and tapping up and down. Just noticing maybe one side is a little more sensitive than the other side. Just making note of that. Maybe where you might hold some tension in the body. And let's go to the claw points. These are said to also referred to as the leg gates. Great for helping energy move up and down the legs. And let's tap a little down that inner line. And working our way to the middle inner line. Also good for your hands. And lower inner line. Okay, all right. So next we'll move to the knees. Okay, so just placing your hands gently over the knees and connect mentally with your knees. I have my hands just lightly resting on top of my clothing. Sending this healing hands chi into all the tissues of the knee. Imagining your knees very healthy, youthful, mobile, pain-free. And now just make little circles over the knees, just activating the chi, moving it around. And rotating in the opposite direction. Your attention is in your knee area. And coming to stillness. And now just lifting the hands a little bit off the knees, but sending the hands chi into the knee tissues. And notice. Okay, relax your hands. So sometimes having the hands off the body is powerful in a different way than having them on the body. So play around with that. Okay, next, a second of Robert Pang's longevity points, the stomach 36. So take 3 finger widths below your knees, come out to the side, and we'll karate chop on the side. And you're not chopping on the bone, the side of the shin bone. Okay, so stomach 36, a master point for your digestion. Said to give you more energy. Don't forget to breathe and smile. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, and we come to the last of Robert Pang's longevity points, the kidney 1 point. So kidney 1 point I have on my special illustrative socks is right there where the black stripe starts. Okay, so let's let your foot come over your knee if you can. Figure out a way to hold your foot. Flex your toes back a little. Have one hand on top of the foot. And let's just rub a little bit, make a little friction there, bringing a little heat. I like to flex my toes back, open up that area, and now let's tap. Those little taps there, waking up the kidney 1 point. Okay, and now coming to stillness, but sandwiching that point between your two hands, we're going to visualize a energy pearl at the middle of the foot and inhale, and then bring that energy pearl up the inner leg, inner thigh, through the abdominal area and into the kidney area. And then exhale and slowly let deep blue light circulate in the low back area. Take your mind back to your foot again and slowly inhale that pearl up. The back of your low back is expanding on your inhale. This is called reverse breathing. And then exhale slowly through the mouth and circulate the energy in the kidney area. And one more time, starting at the foot, inhale the energy up. Circulating blue light, nourishing the kidney energy. Okay, release that foot and bring the other foot up and flex your toes back, sandwich your hands between there. Let's do a little rub, warm it up. And now tapping. Hello, waking up. Give a little smile to your foot. They take you places. Okay, and then sandwiching the foot and closing your eyes. Inhaling that brilliant pearl up the inner legs, through the abdominal area, into the low back. Exhale, circulate the chi. And again, back to the foot and inhale the energy up. Feel the low back expanding as you inhale. Deep blue energy circulating throughout the lower abdominal and low back area. And back to the foot. Inhaling, bringing up the pearl. Exhaling, circulating. Okay, and releasing your hands, and just close your eyes and check in. Feel the strong energetic flow from head to toe. If you're just doing the tapping practice, then ground your energy, placing the hands over the lower dantian.